I know what you finna do. And that cheese with Tyreek Hill. You know what, cheese. Yeah, alright. We'll get up.
I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love it, hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got heroes. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. That checks like a detect.
Well, the NFL on EA Sports has moved across the Atlantic to the capital city of London, England. Coming up, another edition of the NFL International Series, and it should be a good one, between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New England Patriots. Here's Stephen Gostkowski now to kick this one off, and we are underway here in London.
Here you go.
Go! Check number 1. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go.
And whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Going bunch quads.
Hey, hello.
Where you at, Tyreek? That's what I'm talking to you.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he checks this one down to Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Alpha. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. You remember me? You remember me?
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Deron Harmon right there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Alvin away and bring up 2nd down.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. A quick throw there out to Williams. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Caught here by Bell. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. The first carry now. This is Williams. And some nifty running right away as he'll get this up past the 30. That one a first down pickup of 8. Well, one is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Now Mahomes. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, having awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
Different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski.
Wildcat, but you ain't gonna leave that wildcat alone. Oh man, my connection tripping. I ain't been tripping all day.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, yeah, corner. Showed up as well that time.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And Robinson with a big catch. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
Now, that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
What you doing?
There's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes.
Oh,
it's complete to Williams. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. And again, it's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It's a first down following a gain of 3. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Everybody loves playing with Tyreek Hill and the Chiefs, bro.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Now this time Mahomes will throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. 34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Sony Michel, his first carry. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 23-yard run. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 42. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Hey, hello. Hey, I'm coming. Hey, Ridley. Nice 7, let's go. Check Mike 21. Drop deep. Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike 21. Get the ball.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
No, bro.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He is going to find Hill here. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Working from the gun, Mahomes going for the deep. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Terrence Brooks with a pick, and he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Oh, that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Let's see what you're talking about on
the Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10.
Cover 2.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Bro, my Wi-Fi been perfect all day today.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Wait, that 29, Alpha. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass.
I hope he ain't blitzing.
He's checking. Crash.
Oh, man. My connection, bro. I can't do
A gain of
nothing.
3, second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, it's White. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
There it is.
61. Matchbox White.
What do you want to do?
Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's caught by his tight end, Matt Lacoste. They're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
The hospitality defense.
Wait, 53.
Mike, 54. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Showing up.
You say what?
All right, here we go.
That's what you in.
53, land now.
Play action, now it's Brady. Looking deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
What?
Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From just shy of midfield, Mahomes.
What?
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
That's how we got.
Hey, 57, 57.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Williams. .2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Robinson's got it. And this play comes to a hold at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Oh, now.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards. So make it 2nd and 5. Damian Wilson in on the stop. Brady gives to Michelle. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. On 3rd down, a run from White. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. From midfield, here's Brady.
Touchdown.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Touchdown.
Emmanuel Ogbah in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
I might just get this one at halftime.
You draw corker.
I'm not even so bad.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And an alley to run. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw is Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now a play fake. Brady. He's got Sanu. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1990.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Oh, my God.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
Well thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Here we go with Michelle. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Bro, you doing so much further with this lighting like this.
Mike, 53, Mike.
From the gun, it's Brady. Dorsett making the catch. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Brady. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. That time, Juan Thornhill, the rookie from Virginia, batting it away.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Go!
Let's go. Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine.
And come on out here. Regular.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Benjamin Watson there to make the grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Through the inside, the big tight end versus a red corner. Come on, man. You do that.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that makes the score 21-0.
Bad thing is,
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
I'm over here lagging.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
You got better, I guess.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
At the 26-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Mahomes. It's Hill. Complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Mahomes now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Take it, take it. Hey, check back 15. Check back 21.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And again, it's Mahomes. And for the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going.
Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Gostkowski with the extra point. And that makes the score 28-0.
You were wrong. You were wrong.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Mahomes now to throw. He finds McCoy. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Mahomes. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the front.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown Or you're throwing the check.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by J.C. Jackson. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for him on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played. Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Brady, perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On play action, now Brady. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now this time Mahomes will throw. Well, this is caught by Williams. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's complete. It's Bell. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Now here's Mahomes. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And going deep for... Got a man.
Come on, bro.
Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 43 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
1, 2, 3. And broke a tackle.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point.
Nobody. He will beat him.
He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 20, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
I really thought
That'll be taken in the end zone.
All day, but I'm gonna do you like that.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Every time I got in that formation, I scored.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I'll tell you after the game. Oh, I'm in the wrong package.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yellow. Check back 21. 43. 43.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Mahomes will try again on second down. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 38-yard line. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 38. Being chased out left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down on the 37. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern, maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And down inside the 15 he goes. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flush to his right. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I think it all came together there. In breaking route, drove it with excellent pace, Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Really play.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
And they will run it with Michelle. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. And often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Gostkowski, the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
43!
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They complete it to Hill.
He got that so fast.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Man, no, bro, he is covered like none other. And they still letting it touch his hands. That should have been a pick by DeRon Horman.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Oh, my God. What did I just do?
Mahomes to throw once more. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Terrence Brooks with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target.
I got to. I'm on the 1-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night, everybody.